Вечір в хату, everybody! It's PanRoman, and today we're gonna look how to make a fast class in Octane render. It's gonna be the fast way to create a good class without any simulation or gigabytes of cache. But first, if you want to thank me for my efforts doing all these tutorials for you in my free time, you can become my patron. And starting only from $5, you will get all the tutorials project files, advanced tutorials parts, and some of my digital products for free that will save you a lot of time and efforts. And if you want even more, check my ArtStation market, where you can find amazing textures for everyday use that you can just drag and drop on your models, advanced tutorials videos with the project files included, and game-ready models that you can use immediately. So be my patron to get all these bonuses. And remember that half of your donations will be transferred to support Ukraine, that is very important now. So as usual, let's jump into the Cinema 4D and create the pyramid. Let's make it not so high and wider. Then let's create the sphere and put it into the cloner and call cloner big. Now we can hide the pyramid, make the spheres a little smaller, set the cloner to clone on object and put the pyramid as an object. Let's scroll down and choose instead of surface the volume and scale down the spheres again a bit. Play with the seed and account, then add the random effector. Randomize its position and scale, then duplicate the cloner, call it small and make a smaller sphere. Set clone on object and as an object choose our big cloner. Again play with the seed and account and add the random effector on it. As previously, randomize the position and scale, then put this spherical chaos into the null and call it cloud.
Like what? What?
Then put this beautiful cloud into the volume builder, and here we need to change the type to fog. Let's set voxel size to 10 for now. Then let's add the linear field, rotate it 90 degrees, scale it down and put it a little lower. Place it into the volume builder and set the subtract mode. Then select the linear field and change the creation space as object below. Now you can flatten the lower part of our cloud. You can see the result if you rotate the camera.
You fucking genius.
After we need to add the shader field and put it into the volume builder and set the mode as multiply. And creation space also need to be objects below. Choose noise as the shader and change the noise type to wavy turbulence. Change the scale, I choose 1500, but I will change it later. Now let's test it. If we'll play with the contrast, brightness, slow clip, you'll see how it will influence our clouds. But the scale is too big, so let's change it to 500. And now let's play with the parameters and make a perfect cloud. Don't forget to play with the seed if you want to. After, let's jump back to volume builder and set the voxel size as 5. Now I will change my layout to work with Octane. Let's add simple daylight, and to see our cloud we need to add the Octane tag to our volume builder. In the tag just press add volume medium, change our render type as path tracing, then on the tag let's go down and click on this node tree icon. Let's change the colors to scattering and absorption. Absorption will be a little bit yellowish and scattering will be orange a bit. And we need to change our density to higher numbers. Then we need to search the volume displacer node. Link it to displacement input. Let's scroll down to the parameters and play with them. So the amount is how big is your distortion, and frequency is like octaves, is scale of your distortion. Displacer is like secondary distortion, and displacer frequency obviously is the scale of displacer. So just play with the displacer parameters and absorption and scattering colors and you will get amazing results fast. So this fluffy cloud was made in a couple of minutes. The one problem in the end you can face with is the clipping. You can see how the upper part of this cloud is like trimmed. To fix it, just extend the volumes on the right axis. That's it, we got beautiful result in a couple of minutes.
Does that sound fucking awesome or what?
So hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned something new. Don't forget to subscribe this channel and ring the bell to not miss even more interesting upcoming tutorials. Become my patron to get amazing bonuses. And remember, все буде Україна!